Pretty on Purpose, and I'm back with another video. So guys, it's been a while. I say that every single time I make a new video. I swear I say that, but no, it's really been a while. And as you can see, I've gotten older. I've gotten, just everything's a lot different. And maybe on a different video, I'll inform y'all of, a life update. I feel like I always do the same stuff. My last video was a life update, so I'm not gonna do the same thing. Today, I'm doing a girl talk, kind of get ready for 2024. Just a mental video of how I feel like you should moving forward in 2024, just to get you in the right headspace for a new year. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote down 10 little tips that I think has helped me that I'm gonna give y'all, and take it or leave it. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. But this is just my opinion of how I can help somebody. So first things first, let's get my food out. Orange chicken and shrimp fried rice. Since we're opening our food, let's open the fortune cookies on camera, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it says. If I can get it open. This is just extra. Honestly, this video. Okay. Let's try this one. It's all broken up, but it's okay. What does it say? Difficulty at the beginning usually means ease at the end. Very true. Let's get this other one. Hold on. The one that fell is actually not broken up. What's this one say? Courage is not the absence of fear, but it is the conquest of it. But that one was a little bit too philosophical for me. But all right, I do need to get me a bite of something to eat before I start talking, because I'm hungry. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not a mukbang though, sis. Come on, get the video started. They don't want to see you eating. All right. So, anytime I do that, that means I'm back in action, back ready to get in that mode. So, these first 4 phrases that I'm going to mention to you guys are just 4 phrases that I guess I feel like, not even phrases, but 4 things for me that changed the way I view the world, changed the way I handle myself, just changed my whole lifestyle for me, I guess. First one, strength. Second one's perception. Third one, endurance. The fourth one is charisma. Strength, obviously, and this isn't even a 2024 thing or a specific year thing. This is just a lifelong lesson. Lifelong, any year you should feel like this. Strength, you're going to need strength to get through not even half, 99.999% of the things that life is going to throw your way. So if you have a weak mentality or just a weak mindset or a weak anything, you might as well just throw your life down the drain, because strength is like number 1. Oh, babe, you're going to need that. You're going to need all of it that you have, because the world ain't playing with you, baby. Nobody's playing with you. And if you think, you know what I'm saying, that everything is going to be kind and flowers and soft, then, it's not going to work. So strength, number 1, that's the first one on the list. Second, perception. This one for me is so freaking big, and it's so hard to explain, because it's like when you really do want to go into detail about it, most of the time the person you're talking to or you're trying to get this point across to, you don't have time to explain this. So I'm glad I'm making a video on this to really explain how your perception of the things that you go through in life really can change your whole world. For example, when you're driving on the road and a car beside you or a car near you like has road rage, or they cut you off, or whatever the case may be, are you going to choose to get up there with them and do the most and, you know what I'm saying, cut them off, yell out the window, cuss them out, stick your hand out the window, blah, blah, blah? Or are you going to choose to realize and understand that this person clearly doesn't care about their life? Clearly this person doesn't care if they get in a car accident and they injure themselves, their family, their car, whatever. I care about my life. So I'm going to remain calm in my car that I care about and keep driving. If you hit me, then you're going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Perspective is in that moment in time when you are in conflict with somebody, do you have enough understanding to not look at it from your perspective and look at it from somebody else's perspective, or not even that person's perspective, but just the world's perspective? So when I fell out with a couple people who I was friends with for a long time, since childhood, obviously initially I looked at it kind of negatively, but me now, as mature as I am now, I kind of look at it like maybe at that point in time, that person wasn't meant to be my friend, or at that point of time, that person was going through that mentally and I was going through this mentally. So at that point in time, us together it couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? I just look at everything from a different perspective, and I'm gonna get more into that when I go through my list of 10. But that's kind of the big concept, just perspective on things. Don't always look at things from your perspective. Just because you're experiencing it from your body doesn't mean that your experience is true to every person and everything, if that makes sense. I feel like for me, perspective is a big one. Out of all of them, this one probably is the top for me, because everybody in the world just has, most people, I'm not going to say everybody, but most people in the world have a passive way of thinking about life. They feel like things in life happen to them. And I'm a firm believer on, you need to be active in your life. You need to, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I will never be in a situation and let that situation control me. I am going to hop on top of that situation and ride it, because it never gave life whooping my ass. That's just how I feel. Like, I look at it like it's a blanket over your head. Are you going to take the blanket off, wrap it around you, and cover you? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to take control of the blanket, or are you going to let the blanket hang over your head and you walk around like a ghost? Like, oh, life is controlling me, I can't do anything. That's how I look at it. I'm never going to let a situation I'm in control me, get the best of me, bring me down. You know, never. None of that. So perception is a very, 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 very big one. Next one, endurance. How much shit can life put you through before you crash out? How much can you take? How much can, you know what I'm saying? How much can I beat you before you toughen up and beat me back? That's what I feel like endurance is. And the last one, charisma, which obviously I feel like this does matter a lot, male and female, but how the world perceives you does matter a lot. Like, I don't know, I'm a well-liked person, I feel like, everywhere I go. So this one for me is just natural. Like, I feel like I have natural charisma. I don't know. Some people might explain it as like flirty. Some people might explain it as like really sweet, really nice. Some people might explain it as genuine. I don't know. But that's a big one, because you do get more in life if everybody around you likes you and wants to work with you and gets along with you. And you know what I'm saying? Energy, life just flows better when you have charisma, when you're not walking around mad and upset and, you know, nobody wants to be around you. You know, things like that play a big part in the way your life goes. So that's my top 4. Now I'm gonna get into the tips that I wanted to talk about on this video today, which this might get spicy. I might get a little amped up because I got it written down, ready for y'all. But yeah, y'all, just stay tuned. So at this point, this is just gonna be a mini mukbang because I'm hungry. I don't want to keep putting my stomach on the line just record a video. So I'm not gonna like annoy y'all and eat while I talk, but I am gonna be eating in this video. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, the first one, focus on you, not others. What can I change about myself versus what can that person change about themselves? So this is a big one because this one really helped me work on myself a lot. When you get into conflict or situations with people, places, and things, I really look at it as what could I have done to change that situation? Even if it's a situation where nail check. Even if it's a situation where I'm not in the wrong and the other person is in the wrong, what could I have changed to not even allow that person to even do what they did to me? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a big one. I always look, I'm telling you always, and I'm not even saying this because the video is on, anytime anything happens in my life, good, bad, miserable, exciting, happy, it does not matter. Anytime anything happens in my life, I always look at how I handled the situation, how I reacted to the situation, how I could have did this differently in that situation for it to go like this. Like, it doesn't matter what the situation is, who the situation is with. I always look at things, I guess, from my point of view, but I don't know whose point of view it is if I'm always making myself the person that needs to change. Some people might look at it as like, how do I explain it? Like, some people don't always feel comfortable wanting to change something about them when something goes wrong. Most people always want to change somebody else. I need to say something to this person because you did this and this was wrong. I don't even need to do that. I don't need to say nothing to nobody what you did wrong. When it comes to me in a situation where I feel like somebody wronged me, if I feel like you have the capability to acknowledge what you did and own up to what you did, then I'll say something. I'll try to have a conversation with you, of course. But if I feel like you don't have the mental capacity to have the conversation with me that I want to have, I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to nothing. I'm just going to sit back and meditate and think on, all right, Kayana, this is what happened. This is how you felt when this happened. This is how the situation was handled. This is how this person reacted to when you said this. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is all things that I process in my head when I'm thinking about situations like this. And all in all, if something does go wrong, I think about what I did, the steps I took, how I felt at that moment, the signs that I took, the signs that I didn't take, what I didn't listen to, what I should have listened to, how, you know what I'm saying? Every little thing I literally think about, all that has to do with me. Anytime something goes wrong, I'm never trying to change somebody else. That's the big one. Don't be trying to change people in 2024. In 2024, if you feel like you need to change somebody, get the fuck up and leave. Point blank period. Because we not changing nobody in 24. We not. Let them be who they is. If that's who they want to be, cool. Let them be that with somebody else. It's that simple. I'm sorry. It might seem rude, but really it's not rude. That's really the way it should be. Like, it's not even no, you know what I'm saying? It's just, if that person want to be how they want to be and you don't agree with that, let them. That is the slogan for 2024. Let them. Second one I wanted to talk about is stay active. The third one I want to talk about is appearance. And I want to add into those two to eat right, because eating obviously I'm saying that as if I don't have Chinese here, but eating right does actually affect everything. The way you feel, the way you think, the way you operate, everything. Like, I was just talking about this yesterday or the day before. It was this point in time where I ate McDonald's every day for like 2 weeks. And at that time, I was more so just worried about gaining weight. So I was just eating anything because obviously, as you can see, I have a skinnier build. So gaining weight for me is like fun. It's like working out. Anyways, towards that end of the time where I was eating McDonald's every day, the last time I ate McDonald's, I literally felt so disgusting. Like, my stomach was hurting, my head was hurting. I felt like I wanted to poop. I feel like I wanted to throw up, like literally the whole nine, and I didn't eat anything or do anything but go to McDonald's. So eating right definitely does affect everything. In 2024, everything is about appearance. Like, obviously, other things in the world matter, but you should be keeping your appearance up to par. You should be keeping, like, I'm not saying you gotta have your nails done, hair done, lashes done, blah, 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 but you should keep yourself to where you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you look in the mirror and you say, I don't like this, or my hair's getting on my nerves, or I want my lashes done, or I want, you know what I'm saying? Go do that. Go make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? The way you feel about yourself is going to affect the way you feel about other people. So, whether it be appearance, you going out to work out, or you eating right, whatever the case may be, you need to make sure you feel 100 about yourself, physically, you know, emotionally, mentally, everything. You need to make sure that you feel good about yourself, whether it's going in the shower and taking a bath, going to take a walk, going to meditate, going to smoke, going to drink, going to the bar, whatever it is, just make sure you feel good about yourself. Obviously, going to drink, going to smoke, those are two, like, things. But sometimes that's what make people happy. If that's what make you happy and you're not neglecting it, then do what make you happy. Don't let nobody tell you what to do. Self-care. That's 2 and 3. Self-care. Okay. Number 4. This one is a really big one. This is a lesson that I'm learning right now. I'm not learning. I would say that I just learned to a different degree, but trust your intuition. Learn how to communicate with the universe. So this is kind of where my weird side comes out just a little bit. But I do feel like I communicate with the universe. And I do feel like the universe does send me signs. For real. Like, I'm not even going to put myself on a spot and tell the story that I'm thinking about in my head. But when you meet somebody for the first time, second time, third time, whatever, when you first meet somebody, every single person in the world has intuition. You feel something, even if it's for a split second. Sorry, somebody's calling me. Even if it's for a split second, you feel it, you hear it, you see it, you sense it, you feel it. Every time you meet somebody new, I don't care. You might not know what intuition is. You might not know you've ever felt it, but you felt it before. You ever walk into a room, and this is a great example I use every time because everybody can relate to this. You ever walk into a room and it's like everybody in there just got to arguing and you just feel like tense, like you walk in there and you just feel the energy on you is like heavy, like nobody has to say anything. You don't even have to look at nobody and you can feel it. Like, that's just an example of you feeling energy or intuition is. When you meet somebody new for the first time and something catches you off guard that throws you off, like, was that a sign? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, example I'll use, and these are just made up examples, just to put that out there. Say you and your homegirl, y'all don't like this girl. Y'all about to pull up and fight this girl. Y'all about to pull up and jump the girl, whatever. Before you leave, like, before you get in the car, you just have this feeling like, maybe I shouldn't do this. This is like, I don't know, like something don't feel right about this, but you don't listen. You don't listen. So you just go. Y'all do what y'all do. Somebody pull up and somebody gets shot. Or somebody pull up, the cops pull up, and somebody get arrested. That's what I mean by intuition. You had a feeling that you shouldn't have went to go do what you did, but you did it anyway. And you kind of found out why you had a feeling about what you had a feeling with. Another example I want to give is, say you're a female and you just start talking to a new man, right? And he doing stuff that you don't really agree with. He doing stuff that's kind of throwing you off, or he dibbling, dabbling in stuff that you wouldn't surround yourself with, or just the way he move is different from how you operate. You still go against your morals, which is the 4th one, because let's talk about it. Don't go against your morals, believe, to keep a connection going. You still go against your morals to talk to this dude or talk to this girl, friend, whatever. Later on down the line, you're going to figure out why your body was trying to tell you, hey, this ain't right. Or why your body was trying to send you a feeling. Even if Your body know that you're not at the mental state to understand what they're trying to tell you communication wise. Because a lot of people, I say communicating with the universe, they'll look at me like I'm stupid. But one thing about it, them signs I be getting from the universe got me to where I'm at right now. It's a couple signs that if I ain't listened to, I would be down and out right now. It's a couple of signs that I really wish I would have listened to, because my situation now, or things that I'm going through now, would be a lot different if I would have listened to them signs back then. But all in all, the big two, they all the big two. They all the big one. I'm going to always say this is my favorite one because they all my favorite one. But anyways, trust your intuition. Learn how to communicate with the universe. Don't go against your morals and beliefs to keep a connection going. That's really like, if you understand, you understand. I don't really know how else to explain it. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody can relate to this. If you ever had an inkling that something ain't right and you shouldn't be there, you're probably right about it, honestly. Anyways, number 6, be grateful and trust the universe. This one for me, it's not hard for me, but excuse me. It's not hard for me, but I realize how spiritually connected I am when I learned how hard it is for other people to do this. Like for me, I'm grateful for everything I have. Even when I didn't have a lot, I was grateful for everything I have. And me being grateful for the little things kind of opened up my way for me to experience more in life. But the having faith in the universe or trust in the universe really did. I feel like that's what set me apart from other people that are just grateful. Like, yeah, you can be grateful, but do you trust the person you believe in, the thing you believe in, whatever, to get you what you want? You know what I'm saying? So that was a big one for me, because it was moments. See, I keep saying that was a big one for me. They all were big ones for me. But anyways, there are moments in my life where I literally felt like I didn't have anything. And I knew in my head, ain't no way the universe gonna let me go outside like this. Ain't no way. Even right now, it's stuff I'm going through right now to this day. This morning or yesterday morning, I don't even remember what morning it was. It was one day I was so sad, y'all. Like when I say so sad, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sad I was it 100. I woke up in a great mood. 30 minutes later, I was crying. You know what I did? Got myself something to eat, went to go buy a book, and went to a freaking park and went to go sit outside and just regather myself. I call it grounding myself, and just come back to center and just be grateful for what I got. Be grateful for where I'm at, and trust the universe to get me out of the situation that's putting me in such fucking mental chaos. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I guess you could call it faith, trust, whatever, being grateful, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like in all situations when people be feeling like whatever they're going through is too overwhelming for them to deal with at that moment, trusting the universe is where it comes into play, where it's like it's a force bigger than you that's about to cook shit up for you. So just calm down, sis. Just keep being the person that you're being that's getting you to where you're at right now, and everything else will work out. So that's number 6. Number 7. Okay. Number 7. This one is important to me as a person. I wouldn't necessarily say everybody needs to feel like this is a top 3 for them or feel like this is a big one. But for me, the way I am, the way I operate, this one is a big one. But it was just times where this year, I just want to put this out there, this year has been the most transformational year that I've experienced in my whole entire life. Honestly, truly. And this year, I was met with a lot of negativity. Literally. So much negativity. Before I was met with all that negativity, I wouldn't and couldn't even have imagined myself being in a situation where I was surrounded by so much negativity at once, by so many different people. Like, literally, now thinking back on it, I'm grateful for that experience. Now thinking back on it, I would not change the way all of these situations went. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me who I am today. It made me stand on being comfortable with being loving and kind and sweet and all those things that most people aren't. Anyway, when I was met with all this negativity, at first, I'm not going to lie, before I kind of understood this concept, I did meet people with the same negativity or meet people with nothing. You would meet me with negativity and I would just let you, you know what I'm saying? I would let you run over me. I would let you say what you want to say. I would let you do what you want to do. Either way, both is not okay. Both is not balanced. Both is toxic. Both is going to lead you in a negative headspace. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, when I started to understand that when somebody deliberately treats you in a negative manner over and over, it doesn't have shit to do with you. It doesn't have anything to do with me as a person. It has everything to do with that person. Like, honestly. And I started to learn, and this is something that I'm still working on right now. I am such a kind person. I'm so sweet. I'm so caring. I might care a little bit too much. I'm just, when it comes to all the positive attributes, I'm that. So it's like, if you take advantage of somebody like me, if you take advantage of somebody so sweet and kind and pure, you are really mentally going. You're not there. You weren't, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I equivalent that to you weren't loved as a child. You don't know what love is for you to even love me how I wanted to be loved. Even if how I wanted to be loved is dialed down just, you know, just so I can be around you. Like, I know you can't love me how I want to be loved, but I'm okay with how you love because I know that's all that you're capable of doing. Sometimes that still don't even be enough for people, okay? Really, honestly, truly. And that's where you need to have boundaries in 2024, honestly, truly. Because this, I'm just throwing this in because I'm thinking about it at the moment, but this is where you need to have boundaries. Yes, you should always meet people with love, but with boundaries, because you shouldn't let people step all over you. If somebody disrespecting you, you're not going to go up to them and say, oh my gosh, I love you. Thank you for disrespecting me. No, sometimes you got to put your foot down, but you can still do that in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that I cut off and I just tell them straight up, respectfully, you cannot be the person I want you to be for me. Therefore, I'm going to remove myself. It's nothing against you. It's nothing, you know, bad on your end. I just know where I'm at and where I'm headed, and where you are right now, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? This is friends. This is family. Like, this really could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to think that I'm just talking about one person or nothing like that, because I'm not. I'm really talking about everybody. Like, everybody that I cut off, I would say that is the case for. And yeah, so obviously you should lead with love. Everything you do, it should come from a place of love. It should come from a place of genuineness. If you're doing anything out of spite, it's going to end up bad for you in the long run. So that's all for that one. Let me not do too much. But the next one is, I feel like everybody should be doing some type of shadow work. I feel like this world is like hell on earth, and nothing's always going great, honestly, truly. Something's always happening to somebody. Like, it's always something. Literally, the saying, it's always something. So I feel like everybody should do some type of shadow work, whether it be journaling, whether it be meditating, whether it be taking time to just talk to somebody, you know, a therapist or something, anything, whether it be showers for, I just need to take a shower, or I just need to take a bath for 2 hours, or I need to go on a walk every day, or I need to go exercise. Everybody should be doing something to mentally get your engines going, get your gears going, whatever it's called. I feel like enough people don't know of, aren't aware of healing themselves mentally. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, they just be at a mental space that's not really perfect. It's not even that it's perfect. It's just a mental space that's abnormal, a mental space that's below normal. And some people don't know how to get out of that. Some people don't know how to cope with that. Some people don't know how to heal. Like, so it's just like they're just stuck where they are. And every day it's like a fight. Every day it's like a battle. Every day it's like you're fighting with the blanket that's on top of your head, and the blanket's just fighting you back. And it's like, you have to do some type of shadow work, babe. You have to do some type of something that's training your mind to heal, to not think about the trauma that you've been enduring for however old you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just, it's like, the way I feel about healing is how I felt about volleyball when I used to go play a game. I'm going to put my all into this. If I'm here, I'm going to put my all into it. And, you know, I'm going to try to be good at this, because what are we here for if you're just going to let the world, like, beat you up every day? Every day you're going to let the world beat you up. You're not going to try nothing new. You're not going to try to heal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody should do some type of shadow work. Whatever's comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? Anything will help. A lot of people, they be missing that part. Baby, you got to do the work. I was going to get off the topic, but I'm not going to get off the topic because now I'm talking to y'all. Babe, you got to do the work, babe. And then another thing, don't think that surrounding yourself with people, or always being in somebody's company, or always getting drunk, or always getting high, or always whatever, that's not going to help. You be trying to put Vaseline and a Band-Aid over your wound every time it open up, and you be thinking something's going to get better, babe. That's not going to help. Them people is not going to help you. Them girls is not going to help you. Them boys is not going to help you, sweetheart. You need to help yourself. Because at the end of the day, when everything that you're trying to cope with isn't there, then what? Then you're going to be sad. Then you're going to be pressed. That's where just a whole bunch of negative stuff come in, all because you don't want to do the work to sit down and work on yourself. Now, this kind of go in with number 9. This is the next one. I told y'all I was going to get worked up because this is something that I really feel in my heart. And obviously, I'm putting that knowledge on y'all, and I'm not going to tell y'all something that I haven't experienced myself. But anyways, number 9, forgive yourself and others. Don't seek validation and don't seek closure. When it comes to the forgive yourself and forgive others, I feel like that is a big one, because it's going to be some choices you make in life that you're going to look back on like, why the fuck would I do that? Why did I even put myself in that situation? Like, bro, why didn't I just listen to myself? Like, why didn't I just turn around? Why didn't I just, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Like, I cannot believe that person really did that to me. Like, I can't believe they just did that to me, bro. Like, for real, bro. You didn't even care about me. Like, that girl was out there with John. She knew I loved her. She didn't even care about me, bro. Like, I can't believe she did that to me, bro. I just spent well, whatever. Now I'm like trying to be a comedian. But for real, if you don't forgive yourself and other people, you will be the miserablest person that there is in the room. Honestly, truly. Like, for real. Being mad about something or not forgiving yourself or someone over a situation can really linger in your energy. And I didn't really know this until, obviously, I started understanding bigger concepts in the world. Like, you mad at your parents because you got to work 4 or 5 jobs. So now you walk around mad at everybody, not even knowing that you're mad, but you don't know that you're mad because it's something internal, because you're at work and you're tired and you're sleepy and you haven't ate all day. Just, it's deeper than what you think. Like, some stuff be internal, and it be because you haven't forgiven yourself, your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your first love, your ex, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the last little quotes I added in there, don't seek validation, don't seek closure. That's a big one, especially for females. I wouldn't say for females, because females do men just as dirty as men do females. But when people like lose people or close out a relationship, close out with a cycle with somebody, a female most of the time wants validation or they want closure. Like, why would you do this to me? I was this person to you. I gave you whatever you wanted. I did whatever you wanted. I always listened to you. Why would you do that to me? That's just a female being submissive, wanting a male to be a man and own up to what he did and be an adult about it. You know what I'm saying? That's normal. But in the world we live in today, you can't want that from, I'm not going to say a man. You cannot want that from somebody. You can't want validation. You can't want closure, because it's just some people that don't have the mental awareness to even give you that, honestly. And if you keep wanting validation and closure from a man who did you wrong and he over here was Sally Mae, or you want validation and closure with a female who did you wrong and she over there at the club popping her whatever every Saturday night, it's like, you still mad about what she doing to you, and every Saturday night she's turning up. You want closure from her, she doesn't care about you. You know what I'm saying? So now going into number 10, it's the last one, and then I'm done. Be confident in everything you do, because this being confident gonna pull into, or kind of goes hand in hand with, forgiving yourself. Because if you're confident, if you know, yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I got myself in a fucked up situation, but I'm strong enough to get through it and forgive myself and this person. Even if I haven't even asked this person to apologize for me, I forgive you. And I forgive myself for letting you even, you know what I'm saying, do this to me. I forgive myself, and I'm going to move on, because I'm confident enough to know that in the future, this shit's not going to faze me. In a couple months, I'm not going to care about you. You know what I'm saying? In a couple of weeks, I'm going to be in my bag so much that I'm not even going to have time to remember you. You know what I'm saying? So this last one, though, being confident, that's something I wouldn't say it take a lot of work, especially for females, because there's so much competition everywhere you go, in your face and on social media. You know what I'm saying? You always want to look like the it girl, want to be like the it girl. You know what I'm saying? People always comparing themselves to you. Males always comparing other females to you, even if you don't want to be in competition with somebody. If somebody like you and they like another girl, they comparing y'all, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be confident. You have to build confidence. I honestly don't know what built my confidence so much. I feel like me being in touch with who I am on an internal level kind of boosted my confidence. Then again, I am 6 foot tall, so it's really not hard for me to be confident, because when I walk into a room, I'm taller than 90% of the people, male and female. So it's not hard for me to feel like that girl, because I'm already looking down on you. But as far as, it's not just about looks, it's about mentally. And honestly, that goes hand in hand with what I said, that this year I was met with the most negativity. Are you mentally stronger than me to bully me how you think you're going to bully me, and think that I'm a fold? Because one of us going to fold. One of us ain't stronger than the other one mentally, and it ain't going to be me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's really where the confidence really come in. That's really where the strength come in. That's when the endurance come in. That's where the perspective comes in, because I can look at it as, let this girl say what she want about me. Let this girl talk about me to who she want to talk about me to. Let her do whatever she wants to do to whoever she wants to do it to. And I'm going to respond with peace, love, and lights. And do me on the side, and I'm going to let her do her on the side. Because I know in my head that mentally, nobody is fucking with me. I don't care who you are, where you are, what age, how old, I don't care. Mentally, you're not on my level to even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where the confidence come in. And how I am right now, this energy I have right now, you need to have that energy in 2024, because it's not giving let nobody play with you in 2024. It's not giving let nobody play with me in 2024. So yeah, y'all. That's really all I have. I only wrote 10 tips, and now that I'm at the final 10, well, I'm feeling like I should do a little bit more. But yeah, y'all, that's really it. This video was really for my supporters that are around me. I have a plethora of people who tell me to do videos all the time, and I be like, I don't want to, or I'm gonna do it, yeah, I'm gonna post a YouTube video, and then I don't ever record nothing. Really, it just be because I be busy or I don't feel like it. But now was the perfect time to do a video. I'm off both jobs. Yes, I work at Hooters now. I got 2 jobs. Now I can give y'all a little, you know, fill in. This is for the people, the real OGs who just want to hear me talk for real. I got 2 jobs. Hooters part-time, Walmart full-time, obviously. And both jobs, honestly, have been going pretty good. Obviously, everywhere you go, you're going to have little minor issues. Walmart, I haven't really been having issues. I've been fucking with Walmart. One thing I've noticed is that Walmart has helped me grow a lot as a person. I've learned a lot of skills, but not even just in Walmart, outside of Walmart. I feel like the most lessons that I've learned from Walmart are lessons that I could use outside of Walmart. But the main one that I say molded me into the person I am today is I learned it's okay being myself and being soft and being sweet and being nice, but I need to have boundaries. You need to have a balance. You can be soft and you can be nice and you can be sweet, but when it's time to be aggressive or speak up or not so nice all the time and serious, you need to be able to do that. If you cannot switch to being mean just as fast as you can switch to being nice, something's not right. It's not balanced. If it's easier for you to be nice and be walked over than it is for you to get up there, something's not right. Something's not balanced. You know what I'm saying? So Walmart taught me that. And another thing Walmart has taught me is that being kind and genuine is a virtue, because most people aren't. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. And it sticks out when you remain calm. I swear, so many people have told me, like, you handle that situation very well. Like, you're very nice, and that's different here. Like, I'm not used to blah, 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 whatever. Because I remain calm in any situation with anybody. And I be taking pride in that. I take pride in being the nicest teammate there. Yes, I do. I can get mean sometimes, but I'm very nice. That was a big one, because people used to make me feel bad for being nice, and I used to feel like, dang, well, maybe I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm too nice. But now it's like, all right, you can do this. You just need to learn how to balance it out. You need to have equal give and take. You can't be letting people walk all over you. But something Hooter has taught me. I haven't been working at Hooters for that long, so I don't know what Hooters has taught me other than you need to speak up. That's a good one. I learned that I'm very submissive, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes I'm submissive in situations where I shouldn't be submissive. And I don't want to get that mistaken for, like, I'm always saying something to anybody, say something to me. No, that's not the case. But sometimes you should voice your opinion. Sometimes you should speak up and say how you feel. Sometimes you need to say how you feel, even if somebody don't say something to you. You need to start saying what comes to your mind. Speak on it, babe. So, yeah, that's one thing. 2 things, however many things I said, that I've learned from these jobs. And honestly, truly, I'm excited for 2024. I feel like 2024 is going to be a great year for me. 2024 comes, it's only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that these tips that I gave y'all can help y'all. I hope that your 2024 brings nothing but positivity and money and happiness and joy, because that's really what it's all about, honestly, truly. So I love you guys. I'll post another video soon, because now that I'm getting into the flow of actually recording, I'll probably start recording a lot more. But yeah, love you guys. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. 48 hurt.